Storybook Land. My name is Maddie, and I will be your puppet and tour today. My favorite ghost is my wife.
The whales we got. Hello and welcome to our journey to Storybook Land. My name is Alex and I'll be your captain and storyteller here aboard the Snow White today. Now for your safety, please remain seated with those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please supervise your children so our story doesn't take any unexpected turns. Join me as we travel once upon a dream, wish upon a star, and seek adventure in the great wide somewhere. Although it may seem as though we're passing through the jaws of monstrous whale, the very same whale who swallowed Pinocchio, we are actually being transported to a magical place called Storybook Land. While most stories begin with a once upon a time, this story also begins with a big bad wolf whose cave is just ahead on our left. He's always after those three little pigs, but luckily they live across the way in their houses made of straw, sticks, and guaranteed wolf-proof bricks. And then our story takes a strange turn, for just around this corner on our left-hand side lies a quaint English village that is home to Alice. One golden afternoon, she followed the white rabbit down the rabbit hole, where she fell down into Wonderland. And things got curiouser and curiouser from there. Storybook Land is full of such fantastic places, and London Park on our right is no exception. This is where Peter Pan and the Darling children first flew over on their way to Neverland, following the second star to the right and straight on till morning. And just ahead, we have Agrabah, a city of mystery and enchantment, where the street rat Aladdin first bumped into Princess Jasmine at the marketplace, and where he not only stole an apple, but also stole her heart. They're now happily married and live together in the Sword Palace. These stories in Storybook Land are where love shines, just like those twinkling lights in the archways above us. The very same arches that Aladdin and Jasmine flew over, sideways, and under on their magic perfect ride to a whole new world. Speaking of new worlds, the Cape of Wonders is approaching. It's home to the genie in the lamp, and legend has it, whoever rocks the lamp and frees the genie will be granted 3 wishes. Let's make a wish and see if it comes true. A dream is a wish your heart makes. Just ask Cinderella, whose castle's atop the hill on our left, or Snow White, whose cozy cottage is off to our right. Cinderella wanted to go to the ball, while Snow White wanted to find shelter from the evil queen. Now both of those wishes were granted, but not without the help of a fairy godmother in one case, and 7 dwarves in the other. Wishes are a powerful part of storybooks, but where magic has its limits, thankfully love does not. If you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. Dreams come in all shapes and sizes. While some are dreams of a happily ever after, others are dreams of falling asleep in a bed of quilted flowers, just like those off to our left, inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony cartoon, Lullaby Land. There's magic everywhere here in Storybook Land, including in those miniature trees off to our right. Thanks to a little help from Tinkerbell and a bit of her pixie dust, they're kept small forever and will never have to grow up, just like Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. This is just one of the many things that made this place a favorite of world-famous storyteller Walt Disney and continues to inspire new stories. Stories such as The Wind and the Willow with our friends Mole, Rat, and Mr. Toad, whose stately manner is just ahead on our left. But sorry folks, it doesn't look as though he's home right now. He's off on a wild ride to nowhere in particular. And just ahead we have the Kingdom of Arendelle, home to Anna and Elsa, where they met their friends Kristoff, Olaf, and Sven, and discovered something more powerful than Elsa's magic, the power of true love. And just ahead on our right, we have the Alpine Village, home to the woodcarver Geppetto, where he wished upon a star for his puppet Pinocchio to become a real boy. And thanks to the help of the Blue Fairy, that wish also came true. And the last chapter in our story today is about a little mermaid named Ariel. She wanted to be with her Prince Eric at his seaside castle just ahead on our right. Her wish came true, and she's now a part of our world. Her story, like so many others here, ends with a happily ever after, but of course here at Disneyland we would have it no other way. Now as our journey comes to a close and we approach the dock, please remain seated with those hands, arms, and fingers inside the boat. On behalf of all the storytellers here, thank you so much for joining us and have a magical night here at Disneyland.
Alright folks, please remain seated until my count of 3. Please watch those hands, arms, and fingers along the dock. And all together on 1, 2, and 3. Group hug, everyone. Please look down and watch your step as you exit straight ahead. Big step out, my friends. Use those handrails on your way out, okay? Please look down and watch your step.
Live it up, live it up, live it up.